the team to beat in this competition. Chilean national anthem being sung by the team and the supporters. And now the Argentine national anthem sung by most likely the stadium and the team as well. So just about ready to get underway here. Both national anthems out of the way. Argentina led out to the field by Marcelo Troviani. Mario Salas in charge of the Chilean team as we are just about ready to get underway here. Here are the starters for Argentina on the left side of your screen. It'll be Benitez, Magayan, Ruiz, Craneviter, Iturbe, Romero, Vieto, Ruiz, Centurion, Gianetti, and Manuel Lanzini. Your starters on the right side of your screen. The backups, the bench. Ring, Valle, Rodriguez, Alione, Fernandez, Cartavia, Carvalho, Melano, Eros Medaglia, and Juan Musso. That will be the squad for the tournament. Argentina led by Marcelo Troviani.
During the game, we will put some faces to those names. It will be much more interesting to see them play, and then we connect them to the names.
Here are the starters for the Chilean squad, led out by Mario Salas, Vidario Melo in net, Felipe Campos, Yusnovsky, Valver Huerta, Manuel Bravo, Cesar Fuentes, Claudio Baeza, Rubio, Rabello, Cuevas, Castillo. And again, we'll have some more information on these players as the match continues. On the bench, Cortez, Figueroa, Contreras, Robles, Caroca, Larenas, Martinez, Ragusa, Rojas, Maturana, and Felipe Mora. And as this game continues, we'll expound on some of these players. There you have the head referee for, or rather the coach, Mario Salas for Chile.
And Gino, I can tell you one thing. Germany was very much criticized for not singing the national hymn during the Europe Cup against Italy, and they lost there. If you've seen those both teams tonight, it would be Chile singing, really motivated. I'm really curious if they're playing like they were singing.
That's usually a sign of nerves, to be that quiet and that still right at the beginning of the match. There is your head referee, Sando Meira Ricci. And we are underway here. The hosts have started play. It is the South American Youth Championships, the under-20 Sudamericano, Argentina and Chile. Here at the home of Godoy Cruz.
Oh, Chile comes out really fast here, motivated. And winning the first corner of the game.
It'll be interesting to see how these sides go about it. Argentina, of course, the favorite, one of the favorites in the tournament. Of course, Brazil, having won the last 3 tournaments, would come out as the favorite. Argentina are the host, though, and that does count. Corner kick from the side here, the far side, sent in, outswinger. Chile still on the ball, trying to keep possession. That one a bit too far out in front, though, and it will go out of play for Mario Salas' side.
Gino, you mentioned it, the nerves, really an important factor tonight for those young players. Some of them playing already professional, but another one, some players still not used to this kind of crowd.
This tournament's cutoff year, 1993. All the players on the field, for the most part, are 19, 18 years old. There are a few standouts, and we'll get to those as the game progresses. For Argentina, you want to keep your eye on Juan Manuel Iturbe, lurking in the midfield out there. Number 7, on loan at River Plate from Porto's B squad.
And here we have him. Oh, what a tackle here against Iturbe.
Bravo taking him out on the play.
And he knows that he's one of the best players of the Argentinian team. And he takes him out directly. Look at this move here. Nice handling of the ball.
You see a lot of aggression between these two sides. Remember, these two countries do border each other. Huge rivalry between Argentina and Chile, and that goes all the way down into the youth systems as well. A foul called here by the referee.
Hard tackles on both sides. So the referee needs to be careful not to lose his hand over this game.
We mentioned, or rather we saw Phil talking about it in the break in between games, that the location of this is going to play a big part, because sometimes Buenos Aires is not the most friendly place in the world, especially for the home team if they're not doing well. So the fact that these two cities chosen, Malvinas, Mendoza, and San Juan, might come into play here.
I think it's a good place, not used to big soccer. So hopefully they cheer the young players on.
Chile working it up the left side of the pitch. By the way, if you haven't figured it out already, Chile in the red tops with the white trim and blue shorts. Argentina in the albiceleste tops with the black shorts and black socks, moving from left to right on your screen. That one's cleared back out toward the midfield and into the defense of Argentina. The way this tournament works is very simple. 2 groups. Top 3 teams in each group advance. Of course, there is a winner. It's a group play type of thing. So there's no elimination in this tournament. At least not direct elimination. Up the left-hand side, Argentina on the breakaway.
Nice ball on the left wing.
Sent forward into the corner. Trying to get around the defender that time is
Centurion. There's another one of the players you might have an eye on. Is professional and had already appearances for Racing in Argentina.
Just a few weeks away from his 20th birthday, Racing Club. On January 19th, 1993. Makes you feel old, doesn't it?
Those are really young kids still, but talented football players.
And we mentioned some of the past names in this tournament, so it's very, very likely that you'll see a lot of these players on the world stage very soon, whether in Europe or for their respective senior national teams. Already think of a couple of players in the Argentine squad, as well as the Chilean squad that do have a future, that have a big future. One of the members from Chile we haven't mentioned is Brian Rabello, 18 years old. Sevilla had to get permission to come out for this tournament, granted. But not all the players did make it out here.
Yeah, you're right. Some clubs refused to let their players go down here.
One such example, Angelo Henriquez. Manchester United chose not to let him come to this tournament. You see Iturbe. The last time these two teams played each other, way back in the last competition, and Iturbe had a goal in that one as well. 2 years younger than he is right now, scoring the second goal, Facundo Ferreira and Tagliafico. The other 2 goals scored in that encounter. 3-2, Argentina won. In the 16 games these two teams have played between each other, 12 wins for Argentina, just 1 for Chile. So this is an uphill battle for the Chileans. 3 ties between the sides historically, and Argentina releasing here.
The first counter-attack chance.
They got some speed. You got to give it to them there. This one's sent out to the wing now, far side of the pitch. 6 minutes, or rather 6th minute. The crowd is much more lively than they were for the first encounter here tonight. That looks like a handball.
No call. Comes back. What a chance here for Manuel Lanzini.
Now that is funny. You see the Chilean players looking at the sideline like, why didn't you call handball? Here it is again.
Looked like offside position at first. Vieto.
Just keep playing until the whistle.
And then Lanzini receives this ball after carambolage.
Lanzini, another player you're going to want to watch. Underplayed player. Most of these players, in fact, all but one on the roster, a domestic-based player, Federico Cartavia, Valencia Mestalla in Spain, the only player to be applying his trade abroad. Of course, Juan Manuel Iturbe, also owned by a team abroad, but playing in Argentina.
He just was recently put on loan here to River Plate.
Played all the way back to the keeper. Dario Melo sends this one out to the sideline. That one's going out of play.
It was not easy for him. He got under pressure pretty soon.
Ball's loose in the midfield. Argentina trying to get onto this one. It's played out to the wing, and it's going to go out of play. That will be recovered and put back into play by Diego Rubio, or rather, by Argentina. Diego Rubio escorting it out of bounds for Chile. And thrown down the far sideline, and this is going to get away. That will be out for a goal kick. Tonight's referee, Sandro Meira Ricci, Brazilian-born, voted the best referee in the 2010 Brasileirão, second best in 2011. Been an international referee since 2011. Debuted in the Copa Libertadores back in 2012. Yes, I have to say back in 2012 now. Still getting used to it myself. Intercepted
nice
there.
Pressing here from Argentina. 4 Argentinian players putting pressure on the Chilean defense and winning back this ball.
So Argentina pressing. See if maybe Chile, if they can handle this and go forward. This one sent up and over. That looks to have been a handball, and that is the call. It's Vieto trying to get an advantage that time. Vieto, the point man for Argentina tonight, number 9. He's going to be the main target for the attack.
Another easy giveaway from Chile.
Some nerves here, both sides really at the beginning of this game, and it's to be expected. This is a very important competition. Remember, this is going to serve as the qualification for South America to the 2013 Under-20 FIFA World Cup in Turkey. Top 4 teams will qualify. Iturbe trying to make his way through traffic. He was on the ground, his teammate looking for him.
Yeah, Vieto wanted to play with him, and Iturbe was down. Both waiting for the free kick.
It's going to be a sprint race down both these sidelines. The wingers for both these squads with a ton of speed to burn, and we're going end to end here. Argentina back in attack, trying to break into the area. They do. Centurion, I believe it was. That one gets away. Sent up the pitch by Chile.
What a wonderful ball along the line, and Ricardo Centurion making this run. A little bit selfish in the end, wanted to go between 2 players and lost the ball.
You're going to see a lot of that, though, at this level. Some of these kids haven't learned it's better to pass sometimes. They want to split the defenders like their favorite stars, Lionel Messi and Cristiano Ronaldo, and make all the highlights.
And don't forget, they want to show off a little bit.
Yeah.
What they can.
There's money to be made in these encounters. This one up the left-hand side. You can see Centurion burning everyone with his pace. Sent back across the middle, looking for Vieto that time, but can't get it there. Centurion's got a hefty speed advantage out there on the flank. And I'm sure Argentina's going to want to take advantage of that as often as possible. You saw the space open up between him and the right back.
Still a lot of Argentinian players up front trying to put pressure on Chile.
This Argentine squad has a front 5 that is to be reckoned with. Brazil, of course, also boasting that kind of a record. I can't believe Brazil has finished either first or second in this tournament over the past 6 editions. And they won the last 3 in a row. Neymar, the player of the tournament last time out.
He scored quite a couple of goals.
Scored 9 goals in that competition.
Impressive,
2011.
impressive.
4 in the final phase. That one shot on goal.
Walter Benitez.
Walter Benitez there to
No problem.
calm the situation. Also, just a few days away from his 20th birthday. Flies us straight at Quilmes.
Diego Rubio for Chile, trying to score from the distance.
Wouldn't be surprised if we start seeing some of that from Chile if they find it hard getting into the area of Argentina.
It was the first attack, and now they approach the second time already. Oh!
That's what I'm talking about right there. Some of these youngsters, they see daylight. They don't want to get any closer.
Nice left foot here by Cuevas.
Cuevas
Turned around and take a shot quickly.
took one glance at the goal and fired.
Yeah, he saw the goalkeeper was a little bit wide out. Had a quick look and then decided to shoot.
Sometimes all it takes is a second. So Argentina now choosing to swing the ball around to the other side. The first time they've done that the entire 12 minutes plus they've been out there. Look once again down the sideline looking for Centurion.
And he's fast. We've seen that before. And this time Dario Melo plays it short. Still trouble for Chile.
Chinovsky nearly gave that one away. And this is going to go back the way of Argentina. Campos there in defense. Centurion, the main cog in the attack thus far for Argentina. Haven't seen them working around the other side, really.
Well, for the moment, it's the left side, the stronger part for Argentina.
Alan Ruiz out there on the right. Of course, Lucas Viedo up top.
That's a hard tackle. Might see the yellow card for that one right in the beginning. Diego Rubio.
For being a little bit lenient here.
The kid that took the shot on goal a minute ago. And here we see that again. Long leg. Ball is away. Alan Ruiz asking for the yellow card. But Rubio did not get it.
Diego Rubio, the Sporting Portugal young gun tournament, born in May of 1993.
Looks like the defense is lined up and the strikers as well for this free kick.
Dummy here, sent over the top. This one is going to end up at the far side and be headed out of play.
Diego Rubio not taking a chance here. Doesn't want to see any surprises. Clears it off to corner. First corner for Argentina.
Had an attacker behind him. Not sure if he sensed him or if he saw him at all. Ended up being the smart play. Diego Rubio has already moved on to his third club in his professional career. Started out with Colo-Colo before moving over to Sporting. Scored 5 goals in the second division last season. Sent in near post, ends up right in front of the goal. Up in the air.
Another one.
Shot.
Oh, what a great save here by Dario Melo. Chilean goalkeeper.
Lanzini was the one that uncorked the shot. Here it is again. Ball just sort of hangs up in the air, falls, and the shot is taken. Just a rip. Had there by Manuel Lanzini, the River Plate
Not
forward.
an easy one as it touches the ground twice. Bounces. Good hand here from the goalkeeper.
Ruiz sends it low to the ground, ends up getting played out. And that's going to be a foul. That's going to go back the way of Argentina as Cuevas complains about it. Christian Cuevas out of O'Higgins, having a word with the official.
We've seen him before, Cuevas. So, committing a foul already. Now complaining. And the crowd wakes up. Helps its team, Argentina here, the home team.
See what they can make out of this. Iturbe, most likely to get the strike here.
pretty far out. That would be a distance for Cristiano Ronaldo, maybe, but pretty far.
Although you wouldn't pass any of these, put it past any of these youngsters. Excuse me. Referee calling over one of the players, Lautaro Giannetti, getting a talking to. Finally blows the whistle. Iturbe has a goal.
That's almost the same one, only with his left foot, like we know from La Liga, from Cristiano Ronaldo. Look at this one. Moves a lot, this ball.
It's a great set piece.
Only 1 yard too high. Looking forward to see some more of him.
These young guns not shy. They'll have a pop from wherever they see the opening develop. I'm guessing there was an elbow involved here. Castillo hits the ground.
Yeah, but Castillo pushing his rival is called by the referee and receives already the yellow card.
Can't mouth off like that to the official. Team captain, Sandro Magayan, brings him down. And Nico Castillo is in the book already.
After 17 minutes, pretty early. As a striker, it's not as complicated as a defender, maybe.
You gotta remember, these officials have just a little bit less patience with these youngsters than they do with most players that they handle on a normal basis.
If you don't educate those kids anymore, you're having it much more difficult later on if they're pros.
Sent in, shot!
Whoa!
Up and over the net. Not sure whether that was just trying to make the best of a
And it
errant
was
pass.
against Rubio. He put out here some danger. Nice free kick. Header inside the box, and the goalkeeper a little bit late. Decided too late to come out and was a little bit afraid to jump in there. First, very big chance here for Chile.
A bit of a tug of war over there in the stands, as you can see behind the goal. That Chilean flag does not look welcome in that area. It's around the defenders, into the middle. Another shot from long distance. This one is not going to threaten the net much.
That's a try from Iturbe.
Two number 7s having a bit of a contest amongst themselves. Must be something about that number 7.
It's a lucky number. And they're really going for that luck.
Got a look there at Marcelo Troviani on the sideline, 57 years old, out of Casilla, Argentina. Was an attacking midfielder in his time as a player. Played for 20 years from 1973 to 1993. Foul called by the official here, and a yellow card given out as well. That would be Carlos Ruiz. Finds himself in the book. Left back. He's going to set up Chile with a free kick, about 35 yards out, give or take.
Let's see if they use the same free kick as they did before on this wide second post, bringing it back in to create a chance in front of the goal.
Off the one-man wall. Good job.
Looked like corner to me, and it will be.
I believe that one-man wall was Alan Ruiz. You saw him get right up in the face of Castillo after the...
Castillo moving around, and Giannetti holding out his arm.
Go back. Spoon tried to send it back into the box, but a good job blocking the cross. And Argentina will look to work up that left side again. Stays in bounds. Gotta get on that ball. Play it all the way back to the keeper.
Lichnowsky was the one. Number 5 plays in Chile. Universidad Chile.
So he calls another foul here. Bit stop and go here in the first 20 minutes of play. Still scoreless. The host opening up Group A here on BN Sport. Sudamericano under 20. South American Youth Championships. That one out of play on the far side. This one will stay with Chile. Young getting called for the foul that time. That's going to set up Chile with another set piece. See how they choose to handle this one. Some big defenders out there.
Yeah, Giannetti always with his arms wide spread open out. He's almost asking for a free kick against him. Nice. Oh, first goal of the night. What a free kick. And it is Nicolas Castillo, the man who saw the first yellow card, and now he scores first.
Dangerous man gets in there, puts it home. 1-0 Chile with a surprise early lead. Just outran the defender to the near post.
And those set pieces, they can bring you really joy, and they did. It's the third one, which created a lot of danger already. The first one, when Diego Rubio jumped in there. And this one, it's Nicolas Castillo, number 18, the scorer of the night. No chance for Walter Benitez.
Beautiful curve on the ball there. Seemed to have gone around the first edge of that streaking forward. Curves back right onto the head of Nico Castillo.
What a joy between the young kids here.
So 1-0 now. And Argentina, this is not what they wanted. They wanted to be in control of this the entire match. See if they can answer the bell here. Came out on fire. It looked like they would be the first one to score.
Yeah, definitely they were much better in the first 20 minutes, but then Chile got more dangerous, took over a little bit and gained 3 dangerous set pieces around the box, and the third one brought the lead.
So we'll see if that continues here. Chile.
Hard tackle again in midfield here. That's Ceda Fuentes for Chile, number 16, who tackled hard there.
Referee has his job cut out for him today, at least the way the match is beginning. Didn't mention the assistant referees for this one. Marcelo Van Gas, Nicolas Taran out of Uruguay, Daniel Fedorchuk, also out of Uruguay. 2 Brazilians, 2 Uruguayans. There's that goal again.
Wonderful free kick. That's the way how you need to shoot it.
There it is, a chance for Argentina. But out to cover it up is Dario Melo. And you can see Argentina eager to get on the board as quickly as possible here.
Oh, that would make things much more easy for them again. But the goalkeeper came out and he left no doubt that he was going for this ball. Lautaro Giannetti, the center back for Argentina, clears this one out. Throw in for Chile.
Along the far sideline, tries to get it up to his attacking players. Sent forward, no one's there to answer it though. And that one is going to go all the way across the line. Carlos Ruiz is escorting it out of play, and Walter Benitez will put it back in. Rather, Giannetti is escorting it out. Starting to get into it, trying to cheer their youngsters on here. Iturbe tries to chip one forward, ends up giving it away though. Again, all these Group A encounters will be played here at the Argentina.
Oh, what a tackle from behind. That's a tackle we never want to see. And perfectly correct. At least the least thing he could do is to show the yellow card here. Against Claudia Baeza. Look at this.
Vicious.
Comes here like a scissor from behind. One leg from the one side, left leg from the other side, and brings Iturbe down.
So 3 yellows here in the early going, 2 for Chile. That one probably more deserved than the one Nicolas Castillo got earlier on.
That really was a bad foul. Hopefully we don't see more of them, but I'm afraid we will see much more yellow cards during this game.
And it's not something you like to see in youth tournaments, especially because these kids a lot of them do have their whole career in front of them, so you don't want to see tackles like that.
Not at all, not at all. They are so talented. They know so well how to play the ball. Really no need to jump in like that.
Cesar Fuentes there. Just to have a word with the official, making sure he's all right. Luis back underway, trying to find a streaky Iturbe there. Can't get it to him though. Chile trying to add another one here. They've got some room to work with. Let's see if they can take advantage of this. Streaking is Bravo.
Well, the left back, Bravo, makes a run. But Walter Benitez is out, able to get the ball.
Lisandro Magayan once again. Check out our website, beinsport.tv. Keep up with everything we do here at Bein Sport. Also find us on Twitter at BeinSportUSA. One 0 Chile here. 28th minute of play as Argentina trying to answer back. Mario Salas' men getting the jump on the host Argentines to start this match out. Once again, put out a play on the near side of the pitch. Mentioned before, all these group games in this Group A will be played here at the Argentinas Malvinas Stadium. Over the top, looking for Iturbe, gets around. Pulled back, still in Argentine possession. They're lurking here. 5 players in the attack, 6 if you count Iturbe, who was offside.
It's really surprising when you see the players from the distance. They really look like adult players. And when the camera gets closer, you see those young faces.
Yeah, but you're right, they do look fully grown from a distance.
Yeah, from a distance. You really can't tell. Goalkeeper comes out. He's not able to get his hand on the ball. He was the captain, Magayan, for Argentina, who reached the ball with his hand.
And I thought Magayan may have taken a bigger hit than Dario Melo here. Let's get another look at it.
Got hurt at his knee, probably.
I was going to say, because Magayan's the one that took the shot up high.
Yeah, he got the elbow or the arm of the goalie. He got hurt at one of his legs, the knee probably.
This is the goal from earlier.
Wow, it was really fantastic. The free kick of Rabella, Brian Rabello, playing for Sevilla in Spain.
I mentioned he had to ask Sevilla to be allowed to come over to South America for this competition. And right away, paying dividends for his side.
A problem for those clubs is here those talents are seen by all the other clubs, by all the other managers, and everybody wants to steal those kids away. So maybe that's one of the reasons why the club are not really keen on bringing their players down, but it's a great experience for them.
Well, there's 2 ways to look at it. One, you don't want to expose your players. 2, you can look at it the positive way, and you can actually make some money on your players by having them out there.
That's the other one. If it's really a good play, you want to have it in your own rows, and it's still not the money you would like to see. Oh, wow. What a challenge here between the goalie and the goal scorer, Nicolas Castillo. No, it was not Castillo. It's Cuevas.
Walter Benitez, a little harder to bring down than Dario Melo.
The goalkeeper. Here we have the replay.
Kid's got some speed. Got to give it to him there. A little too aggressive at the end, though.
The Walter Benitez is not really decisive here. He's coming out not by all means, because if he comes out at real speed,
he's gonna
the striker knows I'm better not going there. But he still leaves a little chance there. So that's why Christian Cuevas tried his best, tried to reach this ball.
Walter Benitez looks big, even from our point of view.
Yeah, but imagine Oliver Kahn coming out there. I don't think that Christian Cuevas would even try to go there.
Then again, he's 19. You have the heart of a lion when you're a 19-year-old. Centurion. key part of the Argentina attack, at least the attack plan here in the early going. Out of play, Argentina will inbound along the far sideline. Lanzini. Sent forward again. And unable to get the ball to Vieto, offside.
Yeah, lost a little bit their track. Started really well, nice combinations. And now it's getting a little bit more difficult for them. Game interrupted with this offside.
Getting a little stuck mentally as well. We've seen them go down this left side repeatedly without much of a turnout, without much of a good situation evolving from it.
Nice play here by Chile over the right wing.
Now deflected, it goes out of play, and it will be another corner for Chile. He's trying to get around the defender that time one more time, Diego Rubio.
Yeah, he's the one who's pretty active for Chile.
Starting to see some of the key players come out in this one. Castillo, Rabello, Rubio for Chile.
Rabello brings this one in again, dangerously. This time, Walter Benitez comes out, punches it away, but the referee has seen something there that he didn't like, gives the free kick. Battling here between Castillo and Giannetti.
Back into the middle of the pitch. Chile trying to maintain possession here. Started out well, looking to capitalize. Perhaps drop a second one. They want to get into the head of the Argentines. That would be the best way to do it.
That would be amazing for Chile. And obviously Argentina is planning a different thing here.
They look stuck. They look like they don't know exactly how to go about this.
They were planning definitely a different kind of play. Nice throw in quickly.
Back in the midfield, Argentina looking for some space here, seeing what they can get off. Lanzini out to the wing, trying to break down the side.
And that's Romero, the right back.
And that one put out of play. That will stay with Argentina, much to the chagrin of Chile, who thought they might get possession there. Iturbe on the screen. Romero to throw in.
Very offensive right back, Romero. And it's Iturbe who's brought down again.
No call this time, though, by the referee.
And this time foul against Chile. Definitely Lanzini was the one who pulled his rival down. Here we see that the first push against Iturbe was not called, but then the second foul against Argentina when Manuel Bravo, the left back of Chile, was brought down.
Manuel Lanzini, on loan at Fluminense in the Brasileirão from River Plate. Gets consistent first-team action. Did with the River Plate as well.
No offside call here.
Good takeaway, though, by the defense.
Yeah, Magayan, the captain, was paying attention to this one, and Nicolas Castillo was stopped.
Nico Castillo is making a pest of himself here in the early going.
And now he's trying to put pressure on by himself. Now he gets support of Brian Rabello.
Chipping to the middle. Lanzini sends it forward. If he can get around the defender, we'll have a chance here, but too far out in front. And Dario Melo brings it under control.
Brings it right back into the game to Manuel Bravo.
Referee calls a stop to play, and now we'll go back to Argentina. It's chippy out there.
Oh, what happened down here? Romero and Cuevas. Some tackle here. And this is called against Alan Ruiz.
And you see Ruiz asking the official what he should do.
Oh, wow, yeah. He brought the elbow. Did you see that?
Yeah.
Gino?
Brought it up to his neck. That'll get you in trouble every time.
Well, we couldn't see that at first, but the replay was great to see.
Well, something tells me that the referee wouldn't normally call something like that if it was the first time that it had happened, but given the way this match has started out with these two teams being rather aggressive with each other, choosing to haul play there.
I think if the elbow comes out, he has to interrupt and has to give a free kick.
Into the area, played back out. Some good ball movement here by Argentina to get out of their defensive third.
Very well played, but now they lose the ball and win it back again.
Chance for a break if they can find Centurion on the left, but they choose to send it forward, looking for Centurion. Or actually, Iturbe is the one that was out there. That was Lanzini. It was Vieto. Vieto was the other option. He was streaking up the middle. Good atmosphere here. Argentina Malvinas Stadium. We mentioned before, this tournament, or that this stadium rather, host to Godoy Cruz's Primera Division matches in Argentina.
A big stadium here. 40,000 people could come in here.
Chance here for Chile.
Wonderful!
And cleared out of danger by Argentina once again. But this is becoming the norm, really, in the first half. Argentina just on their back foot.
And it was again the two main players, Diego Rubio over the right wing, and wanted to set this ball up for Nico Castilla. Foul here again in midfield.
That's going to be a yellow card.
Yellow card for Cesar Fuentes.
The third yellow card of the match against Chile. Still just one. Carlos Ruiz. Player goes down there, no call.
Turba tries to make the run. And
back into the middle, Iturbe. It's over to Lanzini.
And Romero, the right back, offensive guy here, trying to put here some pressure over the right wing.
Goes forward, gets the return pass. Not going to get to this one, though. Good job by the Chilean defense.
It's hard to win this ball against three.
Tap back and a little bit of pressure put on by the Argentine wingers, but this is going to be played all the way back to Walter Benitez, who gets it back into his defense.
The pressure had worked out well. They win the ball back and are able to develop their game now.
Sent forward again. Lots of long balls from Argentina here. That one a bit too far out in front, although Dario Melo almost didn't get to it.
Watch out, goalie, not to slip out here. And a body check in midfield here against Alan Ruiz.
That was the card. So the reason Fuentes is in the book now. He'll streak up the right-hand side, has to hold his run, played back. Chile.
Nice move here.
Ryan Abello.
You can tell the talented players, they already found a very nice club.
Here we go, down the left-hand side, Argentina.
Too far
out in front, unable to control it that time.
Nice run, though, by Iturbe.
Iturbe trying to put the pressure on himself that time. Streaking down the left-hand side. Does have some options if he wanted them in the middle, but those ended up going away once he chose the flank.
Yeah, then the only option is only to put the center in, but the ball was too far out. Couldn't reach it again.
So a restart here for Argentina. A little bit over 5 minutes left to go here in the first half. Argentina and Chile's Group A openers here at the South American Youth Championships, the Sudamericano Sub-20, qualifying for the World Cup, the Under-20 World Cup in Turkey.
And in this first phase, in the group phase among the 5 teams, it's all about to be under the first 3. And this is decided obviously by the points. The teams will win. If they're equal in points, then it goes by the goal difference.
Shot on net there, but standing right where the ball was headed is Walter Benitez. And you mentioned 2 groups of 5, top 3 from each group. The top 3 both go into another group, and then they have another round robin.
Yeah, but then everybody plays every team.
That's going to be a foul by the referee. Mentioned Brazil and their prowess in this tournament, winning the last 3. And again in 2001, they've won 11 times overall. Second most, Uruguay with 7. Third is Argentina with 4. Sizing up another one. Castillo. This is not going to find anyone but the keeper, Walter Benitez, who gets it back into play.
He misses his teammate. There's Alan Ruiz fighting for this ball. Nice one. Good opportunity.
Just could not control it that time. But Lucas Vieto is definitely getting the service.
Yeah, but the credit goes to Dario Melo, the goalkeeper, who comes out, puts pressure on Vieto to do something with his ball. And this pressure was too much for Luca Vieto.
I've seen players capitalize on situations like that before. Although those players, the likes of Messi and Sergio Aguero.
I was asking you, are you talking about Messi or Falcao? It's a really difficult situation there. Goalkeeper putting pressure on you far out, and the ball was not in the perfect position for the striker either.
It's going to be a foul. Another restart here for Argentina. 3 minutes left to go here in the first half. Wisnowski called for the infraction that time.
Argentina bringing the center backs up front. They are the tall and good head players.
And Ruiz sends it forward. That one, the head got to it. I believe it was Lisandro Marayon, but unable to get it on target.
But he wins the corner. Second corner for Argentina. And this one, Lanzini drives it in.
It's going to be an outswinger. It will curl away from the line. Sent in toward the box and headed away by the Chilean defense. A return shot, though. A second chance coming. Foul called.
In a very good position for Argentina. And another yellow card. And this was the second for Fuentes. So he is out. Fuentes out. Chile 1 man down. That opens a lot of possibilities now for Argentina to come back into the game.
And so Argentina have not scored a goal, but things did just get a little bit more interesting. And so Fuentes is going to leave his squad down a man for the last 47 official minutes of this match.
And Argentina has a player with Iturbe, definitely a player who could score from there. You see Alan Ruiz there. Fuentes here, hard tackle in midfield just minutes before the second one we see just now. Here he comes, too late against Alan Ruiz, brings him down. That's the second.
Can't say he didn't deserve it.
No, definitely not. He really deserved it. 2 hard fouls, one in midfield, one here around the box, which gives a great opportunity for Argentina to tie the game.
This ball is in a very dangerous spot right here. The wall backed up all the way by the penalty spot. Now, some people would say that this might be just maybe even a little bit too close. If you're choosing to go over the wall and not under it or
definitely
through it.
not easy to choose this one, but there are experts for that. Let us see if Argentina has one of them.
Shot taken. Did not get it over the wall. Second
Alan
shot
Ruiz
taken.
That's offside there.
Not sure what Melo is signaling to the sideline there.
He wanted to have the offside. The referee does not call that. So it's corner for Argentina, the third one.
It's stoppage time now in the first half.
In Germany, we would say the best 3 things come after 3. But this one is headed out.
Headed away, back into the midfield. Argentina goes to collect. Played all the way back. Sent all the way forward again. Looking for Centurion out there on the left-hand flank.
Idea was great. Execution was almost good. Nice change of sides.
Ball needed to be out about 5-10 yards more in front of the player. Into the area now, sent forward. Keeps his line. Vieto can't get around the defender, though, and that's going to lead to another goal kick. We're a minute into stoppage time now here at the end of the first half. Still no signal as to how long we're going to play. That man right there, he's got to have a word with his players in the locker room.
What an entertaining match in the first half here. So far, Chile leading by 1-0 against Argentina, the host. And Argentina, one man more than Chile after Fuentes has seen the second yellow card. And he had to leave the pitch.
Back into the middle again, Argentina. We're going to start. We're probably going to see a different method of attack in the second half once they adjust to the fact that Chile is down a man. Not sure how Chile is going to respond.
Both teams have the possibility to set up new in the halftime. Coaches make up their tactics again.
And that will do it for the first half of play. So Chile gets the jump on Argentina. They do score first. Nicolas Castillo getting his side on the board with a header from the set piece. But then Cesar Fuentes getting sent off with 2 fouls in the first half.
Just seeing the kicking away of the ball by Alan Roos. Frustration about the result.
So Argentina trying to get on the board. They've tried the left-hand side. Haven't been able to break through just yet. They look a little bit perturbed. Coach will have a word with them at halftime. But at the half right now, Argentina in their opener trailing 1-0 to Chile. You are watching beIN Sports coverage of the South American Under-20 Championships. Back with more after this.
Not the critic who counts, but the man who points out how the strong man stumbles, or where the doer of deeds could have done no better. The credit belongs to the man who's actually in the arena, whose face is marred by dust and sweat and blood, who strives valiantly, who errs, who comes short again and again. Because there is no effort without error and shortcoming, but who does actually strive to do the deeds, who knows great enthusiasms, the great devotions, who spends himself in a worthy cause, who at the best knows in the end the triumph of high achievement, and who at the worst, if he fails, at least fails while daring greatly, so that his place shall never be with those cold and timid souls who neither know victory nor defeat.